This conference will now be recorded.
Good morning. This is Jack from Charting the Markets Crypto, and this is the Premarket webinar for the morning of Monday, the 26th of August. My disclaimer, I do this for educational purposes only. I'm here to share my technical analysis with you. I hope you can take some of what I'm doing and learn from it, transfer it to your own charts. I'm not here to issue trading signals. Right. I've got to say, just going back to the AVA chart from last week, I posted a setup on Twitter where I was saying there was a pretty good setup to go down, and that was when it was touching the falling wedge, and when we had a very nice looking bear flag. And I did wonder when it almost immediately broke up from that, whether this was telling us which way the market was going to go, and it was. We then on the Bitcoin chart, we had a flag, and that had already broken up, and it went and made target. We had on Ethereum possible head and shoulders, and that has gone back and retested the prior high. And on Solana, we had hang on 1 second. Right, on Solana, we had a head and shoulders, of course, and I said, someone was asking me about this, and I was saying all the indications were that was going to get back over the right shoulder high. That was at 152, and we went up to 162. Now, that's still got a target. That's still got a target back up to retest of 163.66, because that is the setup, that is the target on a failure of a head and shoulders. But chances are we're going to see that too. Now, there is a possibility that we're going to see a retrace from here, and that we're forming larger patterns. I don't think so in all probability, but it's something to bear in mind. As soon as we touch 163.66, indeed right now actually, although we haven't quite made the target we've got at 163.66, this could be a double top. On Ethereum, this could very much be a double top. On Bitcoin, we don't really have anything suggesting this would be anything more than a very, very small double top, maybe. But I would note, in terms of short-term signals, we've got a nice-looking rising support trend line here on Bitcoin, which has got rising support at about 61,750, which I'm watching. No divergence on the hourly, no divergence on the 60-minute. We haven't really got any daily signals at the moment. No divergence on the 60-minute on Ethereum. No divergence on the 15-minute either, but we do have something on Solana. It's not on the early. No, actually, sorry, it was on AVA, I think. Yeah, we've got an RSI 14 cell signal fixed on the 15-minute on AVA. Now, we've also got a possible head and shoulders set up here, so I am wondering about seeing a bit of retracement first. I'm not expecting to see those double tops deliver. I think we will. I think there's a decent chance we're going to see a little pullback here, and then we're likely to see higher. We have been waiting quite a while on the larger setup here. We've got back over the daily middle bands with some force on basically all of Bitcoin and Ethereum and Solana. And on Bitcoin, the next obvious target is a retest of this overall flag resistance, which I've got in the 70,000 area. So I'm leaning towards seeing that. We're getting back over the 200 DMA, the 50 DMA has already been taken. We're testing 50. This is the ribbon of moving averages, and we're taking it all back at the moment. We've got, just to mention, I'm going to be sending out the pivots with the video and a couple of charts, but we've got on the weekly pivot, the new one is at 62,384, so that is effectively double support and resistance around the 62,500 area. Looking at Ethereum, the new weekly pivot is at 2702. This has been the weakest off the bottom by a country mile. On Solana, we're doing pretty well. We've got back over the 50, the 200, the 100 DMAs. Just broke over those in the swim pulse up to 162. I'm liking a move next to this declining resistance here, which I've got in about the 190, 191 area. And that is the main flag resistance. A break over that has a target back at 209.86. So overall, I'm liking this setup, and I'm liking it on the bull side. We might see a bit of a pullback first. There is at least a small indication that we might see that. But really, I'm liking the upside here, and I'm seeing a bit of a pullback. We should be on by the dips now. It's just a warning that we do have potential for topping patterns here, but I'm not really seeing them particularly serious. Start doing some serious damage to the downside. Get down to like 2,600 on Ethereum, and I'll be starting to take those pretty seriously. But Solana looks good. Bitcoin looks good. Chances are we're heading higher. And as I said, on Solana, we've still got a target at 163.66 because the head and shoulders broke down, it failed, and that's the target on a failure. So we shall see. All right, let's have a quick look at questions if we've got any. We don't. So that's where we are this morning. I'll have everything posted as soon as possible, and we have a crypto post out this morning. So I'll catch you guys later.